Hey, it's Dave Knight from 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today's video I am calling the Exorcism of Demons in Day Trading. Try to say that 3 times fast. The exorcism of your demons in your day trading. So today I felt, well, this whole week I've been like, I'm just right on the tip of 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 having some really good trades. Today I actually caught a trade that if I would have exited right at the pivot point at my 4p profit objective at 53.43, it would have turned out to be a really decent trading day for me. But I had all these accumulation of losses that I had created due to this. You know, you point your finger, but the thumb always comes back at you, right? So the thumb's coming back at me. I screwed up pretty much. I don't know. I had one. I've had a couple good trading days, a couple good trades. I've had a couple really lousy trades, and I've had some things I should had no business at all being in. So what I've done on the blog post is I've just taken the trade that I did good with and I stopped it right after it reached the pivot point and kind of gyrated at the 53 level. By the way, there was a valid long signal if I would have seen it earlier because I was talking about Wyckoff stopping volume and then having a high red bar. It actually did that and then a high red bar. The long would have been to go long roughly today at 53.55. And I guess if you would have been perfect to exit around 2:10, 1:10 p.m. Central Standard Time, right before the 1:15 mark. I think it went up to around 53.90, close to it, a little above, really close. Actually, it was almost on top of 5400. It went up to 53.98, 53.99, somewhere in there. So there was at least a 1p profit objective or two going on the up, and there was a 4p on the way down. So, you know, being perfect today, there was 6p of profit, and today I defined p. It was about 17 ticks per every one p. So if you look at profit times, so it'd be like 17 times 4 today. There was 68, 67 ticks available on that down move, and then 34 available on the up move, roughly. So was I perfect? No. Do I try to be perfect? Certainly. I try to be perfect in any given trading day. Actually, this week sucked. This is one of those weeks that I'm glad that I'm in the combine and I'm not losing money hand over fist because I have to exercise the demons that exist. So this is the exorcism. Ready? Ah, get out! Oh man, am we were talking about baptism last night in the Bible study on Wednesday night, and it was really cool to see a new convert coming in and seeing his excitement. And it reminded me back when I was a long time ago now, I was 13 when I was baptized, and the excitement that I had. And I remember a thing that my grandmother said at the time. She said, when I came out of the water, my grandmother, when she was living, said, "You're as white as snow right now. You're as clean as you'll ever be." And I thought that's kind of weird. Why would someone say that? But it makes sense. You know, you rise up a new person. So um, anyway, so use this as your exorcism of your demons and your day trading so that you can move on with your rest of the month. There's lots and lots of February left, and there's lots of March, and there's a ton of 2017 left. You know what? Good riddance to January. Let's let's make February an impactful month, and hopefully I'm looking at some of the stuff and the rules that I have. I've got to follow my own stuff. So today was kind of a no-brainer. You know, The market showed, you go to the blog post, you saw 2,400 in volume early. At least I saw it. It came in at 4 a.m. Look back at your tick charts at 4 a.m. and you'll see this high volume spike that pretty much said, hey, the market's done going up for at least for a while. And around, I forget, somewhere around, I guess, a little after 12:30-ish, or somewhere between 12:30 to 1. I've got my charts off, and I didn't record that part of the trade itself, but somewhere between 12:30 and 1, there was a tick chart that came up with a 2,000 volume bar. It was red. So there was a blue and then there was a red later in the day. And ideally, I shouldn't have been anywhere near that particular. So watching that um, and seeing it, so it kind of offset the other blue that was up there. So what happens now? Your guess is as good as mine. It kind of, when I looked at it right at the 2:30 mark, or 1:30 Central Standard Time, it kind of settled around roughly the 53.60 level, 53.70, somewhere in that area. Seemed to have where it settled in. What's tomorrow have in store? I don't know. Tomorrow's Employment Friday. Tomorrow is the 3rd of February, and the employment number, I'm assuming, is coming out on the first Friday of February right now. So it's been a pretty tough week as far, looking at Wednesday. um, the federal funds rate and FOMC statement was there. You know, we're getting rid of a lot of crap this week. So I've got a feeling that next week, February 6th through the 10th, is going to be the week that we will take advantage of and make be able to move forward in my trading account and hopefully your trading account as well. So I hope you enjoy this journey that I'm going on, the 5th time that I'm trying to get back. Not try. There is no try, right? Yoda says there's only do or do not. There is no try. I am going to make it back into funded, and when I do for the 5th time, I'm going to stay in the damn thing. And so let's get rid of all the crap that's there. By the way, I'm debating about moving, instead of 400 on my horizontal line that shows volume, I'm thinking about 500 to move up to the 500 line and force the market and try to see if I can eliminate some of the piss poor trades that I've been taking lately and hold back. And right now, I'm of the opinion that until I see that the CL port strategy is working, I want to tell you that you should set that aside for now. I mean, you can definitely use it if you see something good, but you need to see volume ahead of time before that's valid. So you need to see something that's good before you take that trade on. It's not an everyday trade. If you don't have the volume, you shouldn't be trading it, right? That's the bottom line. So I used it in the beginning to help me get into that first trade. So I don't have a problem with getting into the first trade anymore. So that's why I'm going to sit back and try to be more disciplined in how I approach the trading that I'm doing right now. So I'm thinking that I might even move up to 700 in volume spike before something gets me interested in taking on something. I haven't made up my mind officially what I want to do. And if you look at my board back there, I've erased everything on that board except for VTS volume tick steady and my little post-it note. So I do that when I need to clear my mind. So I think there was a movie that the guy used to say when he was pitching, Kevin Costner's movie. I forget what the name of the movie is. It says you got to clear the mechanism, right? You got to clear all the thought process that goes along. Well, I cleared my board out behind me so that I can start thinking again. Obviously, I got my journal that I write in, and some of the ideas that come across are in there. So one of the biggest ideas that I put down from yesterday was just three words: believe, believe, believe. So um, along those lines, take good trades. Take one day at a time. Take one day at a time and allow the good trades to develop. They're there. If you're patient and you wait for them, they'll show up. So that's where I am. So 10 minutes of me BSing with you, and not much to show for it for this week. It has been outside of today catching what should have been a 4P trade. I really struggled this whole week of trying to catch something and taking some bad signals along the way. So, the bat signal's up in the air right now, and it's time to get some much needed rest. And hopefully by next Monday, when February 6th kicks in, I'm ready to start knocking it out of the park if it's available, or at least start making some good singles and doubles, and build this combine account out so that I can move on into FTP. So that's where I am. I'm thankful that I'm not down real money right now, and that well, actually, obviously I'm down real money because I have to pay for the combine and stuff like that. But I'm not down, you know, the swing that I have right now. So it's just been a very frustrating period of time, and I don't know why I have to go through this stupid period sometimes before I get and move forward. So I don't know. I mean, everyone has bad streaks. I am in a bad streak right now. I was able to work my way out of it today, so hopefully I'll continue to move forward using today as a base to help me continue to find those really good trades, those A plus or at least A minus setups. No higher, I mean no lower than a B plus setup. So I really want to find those A trades. That's my goal. So the video is rendering. It'll probably be up later tonight. I'm not really in the mood to do much of a blog post really, other than put up the video, put up the other video, and just call it a week. So I'm pretty tired and I'm exhausted for this week. I'm still getting over being sick, and it's been a really, really, really tough, hard week for me. So I don't know how your week was. Hope it was a hell of a lot better than mine. So have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you on the next time that I put something together. Bye for now.